This is a demonstration of the HLImage++ export tool. The export tool is used to export data to text files. This data can include the values of point-and-click script variables, along with any arbitrary text you'd like to mix in with them. We'll demonstrate the tool's use by creating a point-and-click script. First, we'll open the File Manager tool and use it to open a set of files. We'll go to the Multi-Open tab and select the folder where the files are stored. For more information about everything I'm doing here, see the demo video for the File Manager tool. This folder, Orange, contains images of a bunch of orange floppy disks. From the filter list, we'll select *.bmp to open all of the bitmap files. We'll have the tool place the name of each file in a point-and-click script variable named origFileName. And finally, we'll have each image loaded into the same memory image, and we'll name it Image. With everything set up, we'll click Apply, and as you can see, the first image has been opened. So we'll click Record Script and close the File Manager. Next, we want to generate some data from our images, so let's open the Histogram tool. In its Options dialog, we'll check Calculate Histogram Stats, and let's copy the name of the variable that the standard deviation of the pixel brightnesses will be stored in. Now we'll add a histogram and record a script step. So now we're ready to use the export tool. What I want to do is generate a tab-separated text file that contains the file name and the standard deviation of the pixel brightnesses for each of the bitmap images in our Orange folder. In the export tool, I'll type origFileName, the name of the point-and-click script variable that holds the name of each file, and since that's a string variable, I'll surround it in %signs. Next, I need to enter a tab character to separate the file name field from the standard deviation field. If I just hit the tab key, as you can see, that simply shifts the focus from our text box down to the PNC number format button. To enter a tab, I hold down the Control key on my keyboard and press the tab key. So now I'll paste in the name of the variable in which the standard deviation is stored. And since it's a number variable, I'll surround it in £signs. Now let's click the PNC number format button and specify how many digits we want displayed on each side of the decimal point. Let's display 3 digits after, and we'll leave before set to auto to display all the digits before the decimal point. Next, we'll click Append File rather than Write File to ensure that the data for each image is added to the end of the file rather than overwriting everything that came before it. Next, we'll select the folder where our file will be stored, and we'll just choose the same folder where the images are stored. And we'll enter a name for the file, results.txt. With everything set up, we'll click Apply and Record Script. At this point, we're almost ready to go, but I'd like to add one more line to the beginning of our file. That line will specify the names for our 2 fields. To do that, I need another export script step, so I'll close the export tool, and then while holding down the Control key, drag the export step to duplicate it. That'll save me the trouble of reselecting the folder and retyping the file name. Now I'll double-click my new export step to edit it, type original file name for the first field's name, and standard deviation for the second one. I'll change from Append File back to Write File, which will delete any data that may be hanging around in the file whenever we run the script before writing this line of text. And once again, I'll click Apply and Record Script to save our changes. Finally, we want this first export step to be executed only once when the script begins to run, rather than once for each file that we open. So we'll add a startup step, and I'll click my export step with the right mouse button and drag it onto the startup step to place it under the startup step. Now this first export step will only run once when the script starts up, but the other one will run at the end of each loop, once for each file. With that, our script is ready to go. So let's click Run. And it's done, so let's look at the file we've created. On the first line, it has original file name, a tab character, and then standard deviation, then the name of each file, Orange 100, 101, 102, etc., a tab character, and the standard deviation of the pixel brightnesses for that image.